some disappearances in the city.
Mm-hmm.
Loads of people with monk-like robes.
Yeah.
Gold motifs.
Mm-hmm.
The clasp is the crow.
That they are.
And we met Edgard, a half-elf.
Mm-hmm.
Headed down into the sewer. Captured one of the clasp members. And we found some weird number navigation things.
Yes.
Yes, and we spoke to Esme as well.
That you did. All right. So.
Everything looks very much the same as the previous village with disappearances. And
yeah.
Our theory is that they have infiltrated the castle.
Alrighty, so. Choose. Alrighty, if I could get everybody's token put on here, we shall resume.
I just see blackness.
That's good.
Darkness.
How do you at your token?
Once you set it as your default, you can just drag it from your character sheet.
I've dragged it, but it's still
Yeah, right. Do you want to update? It looks like you haven't updated your character sheet with the token. It's got the blank one. Okay, I will set it then. Yeah, it looks like I've got to do that.
What I do know is that I fucked up my character sheet and I don't know how to change it.
Alrighty. There's Benjamin. And then you. VMAX. Wherever your character sheet is. You have a tiny Mela token. What the fuck?
That is tiny.
That is tiny, yeah.
Okay.
The fuck? That's blurry as fuck.
Yeah. So pixelated.
I can see all 3 pixels.
Yeah, I've seen hentai that's less pixelated.
It's, I don't know. I should get something better. It's a screenshot from Mella in the tabletop simulator.
Nice.
But I think I took from the whole screen and I had to zoom in. Oops.
It's alright. Okay. Right. So I think that's everyone. So if we go back,
Darkness.
you should now be able to drag your character sheet onto the board and get the.
Hey.
There you go.
Hey, where the hell do I drag my character to, though?
I don't know. Nothing happened. Ah, shit. The same old problem as before. That my mouse, my talk button on my mouse is back key.
It's the same for me.
Right.
Were we level 5 or 6?
6.
Alrighty. So, you recently, this is the passageway that you previously went down where you were ambushed by the various sort of individuals. You took one of them hostage, who's currently out cold next to you. There's sort of a gentle trickling of the stream nearby, various waste and whatnot, but there's a nice walk provided next to it to keep your feet dry. Nevertheless, the stench of the sewers is pretty unbearable, but you hold in your stomach and just get on with the job at hand. So, you're currently alone in the sewers. It seems quite quiet for the meantime. Lighting in here is pretty sporadic at best. So those of you without dark vision have some level of difficulty. So, what's your plan? What would you like to do?
I think we actually interrogated the guy and let him go, didn't we? We found out about the numbers, the wall markings and
Yes.
stuff.
Okay, so you see him disappear off deeper into the sewer.
And I think, G, you were leading us to what you thought was towards the castle, and I started jotting down the numbers up on the walls as we moved along, just to remember our way back.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So, with that, first of all, I'd like you to make an intelligence check, please. Okay. So, as you start making your way through the, you sort of study your surroundings. You take note of the various sort of numbered markings that you see here and there. Most of them seem to be drawn onto various surfaces with what looks to be, and you're able to get a fairly good idea of the layout. Definitely, the numbers seem to change, which is what the thief also said previously that you interrogated. But yeah, you're able to get a good idea of sort of the rough structure of the layout of the sewers, and you reckon you could, without too much difficulty, find your way back. Okay. So, Z, with you sort of leading the way, you make your way down the sewers, a few twists and turns here and there, but you continue going in sort of like a westerly direction. And where you think the main source of this issue. As you keep on going, you start hearing in the distance what sounds sporadic combat, metal hitting metal, a few individuals sort of letting out battle cries, just sort of various chaos coming from up ahead. Okay. Yeah, it seems to be coming from this direction. Okay. So, as you approach, can I get a stealth check from whoever is heading?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is a great start.
Brilliant success.
That's 10 because I have my mail on me, or my armor thingy.
Okay. As the pair of you approach, you sort of cling to the side of the wall, whatever you call it, the stone wall. You're able to get along as best as you can. Your armor certainly makes it difficult. You try your best not to draw too much attention to yourself. Z, as you're making your way along, you sort of put your foot down, and part of the walkway is sort of crumbled, and it's in a very deteriorated. You don't have as much of a footing as you think you do, and you end up just falling straight into the sewers, letting off this loud splash.
Ah!
Up ahead, you as the chaos breaks out, you hear sort of this sort of ungodly begin to approach with big, heavy footsteps around from this side. Probably get to around here, you two. What did you decide to do?
Pick myself up and dry myself off.
Stick your fur a little bit, sending out sort of fetid excrement everywhere. But you're definitely going to need a clean after this. Nevertheless, it doesn't seem to have caused you any lasting injury or imbalance.
Do you say this? It sounded like something big coming towards us.
Yes.
I just do a quick peek around the corner just to see if I can see it, and quickly just put my head back.
Okay. So, make a perception check, please. Nice. So, you sort of turn your attention immediately to Z, who's currently picking himself up and dusting himself off from. You then turn your attention back to the source of this noise. And as you make your way around the corner, quietly, you peer and you see all manner of fighting taking place. You see large, sort of demonic, kind of like giant toad creatures, big, sort of 8-9 foot tall, wide and broad, with large black claws. One of them seems to be in the midst of fighting a few individuals over at this turnpike over here. And while another one seems to sort of be heading straight towards your direction at quite a hurried pace. Luckily, however, you sort of were able to use them subtly and just sort of glance around the corner without drawing too much attention. So it doesn't seem to be aware that you're currently there. seems to be more so responding to the noise that was created by Z.
Okay. See,
Yeah.
see, there's some kind of demon coming towards us.
They'll
Yeah.
face it in battle.
I try to signal to the others down, further down to the sewers to head back up to us.
Yeah, you got about one turn before it turns the corner and sees you.
Prepared dodge action.
I'm gonna prepare an action to attack when he comes around the corner.
Okay. It sounds like
Incoming.
you two are the only ones in the party today.
Yeah,
Well,
everyone else
yeah.
is sleeping.
I'm slowly walking towards you guys.
Okay. So with that, let's roll for initiative.
What?
It adds your agility to your roll. That way, it avoids time.
Oh.
Can you remember, Neri, where the fucking initiative button is? Oh yeah, so, don't worry. I'll just.
Apparently no valid token. Oh, I have to select on myself and then click on. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, and that because if I didn't do that. Yeah, it's all coming back to me. I just need like a little moment to start back up.
Yeah, mine didn't add my.
Yeah, so you have to select your token, then roll initiative.
Okay, I can add it manually. So what did you get? 16.
20.
I got
Benjamin got.
Bro,
11.
it did add it. If you hover over to 16, you see 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 16.
I'm at a 21.
Ooh, nice. Okay, and then we got Vima. On a 14. Mela is on 6. I think that is everyone. Alrighty, so you see this large sort of creature coming on forward, but you're ready for it. So what would you like to do? It turns the corner and sees you right in its face. Somewhat taken back by
I will do what I'm normally best at.
Nice.
Whackety whack.
Oh, yes. That is most definitely a hit.
Fourteen
Nice,
damage.
Nice.
And I will attack again.
Oh. 15 just misses, unfortunately. You let in with the first
Damn it.
attack, but the second attack it's ready for you and it just grabs hold of your blade and pushes you back. Still, you got one attack in, so it's a start.
Yes.
Okay, Hezru is up next. You seem pretty prepared for it, but everyone else seems a little bit lacking in their readiness. So Hezru just kind of rushes on forward and starts to attack.
What are you guys even doing? Get up here!
So these are going to be both against you, I'm afraid. Sorry, all three are going to be against you.
Oof.
I just realized that this is Jimmy. I actually thought this was a monster as well.
That's racist.
Crit on the first attack.
What?
Fuck me.
Double crit as well.
Right. Z, you just see this large, like toad-like creature just start biting into you.
That's a 32 damage on me. That's wow. Ouch.
I am going to run away. No, I'm not. I'm gonna run round behind it,
Okay.
and I'm gonna whack it with my staff.
Nice. Okay.
First
That's a hit.
second attack,
Also a hit.
and then I'm gonna flurry of blows it.
Okay.
So that's so first attack, second attack, and I'm gonna disengage a little bit.
Okay. Fair enough. So, those of you that are like up close to this thing, it's surprising given the context of the situation that you're in, but there is a foul, sulphurous-like smell emanating from this demon, and those of you that are close to it are almost having to like just sort of hold your breath with how bad of a stench it is emanating from this. VMAC.
Yes. So very stupid question, but just need to know.
Mm-hmm.
I can move 40 feet, but do I do it? Can I do this? So from that
Yeah,
square
that's
to
fine.
there? Okay, because I wasn't sure if it's from where you are or. Okay, that means I am in range, and I will. Hang on, let's see.
Yeah, it should be like how Mella's doing it from the square.
Okay, so does that automatically? It does not automatically do that, but that's okay. Will this work?
Looks like 15 misses, unfortunately.
Well, that's that then. Oh, I got another attack.
Okay. 20 hits. Unless you want a reckless on the first attack.
I would like that. Yes.
Okay.
That still means that the 6 hits. So 6 damage on the first attack.
Mm-hmm.
And what is it? This time? There we go.
Nice. And second attack hits.
That does not add my rage modifier, so it takes an additional 4.
Okay.
And it now gets to make a DC 13.
Con save, right?
Yeah. So save is 13, so I think it saves.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was my turn.
All right, Benjamin. Have you unknowingly muted your microphone?
No, I was eating.
I see.
So I moved 30 feet. Not enough.
Nice.
I'll take the dodge action for me, I guess.
Okay. Good stuff. Finishing off the round, Mella. You see the remainder of the party rush on forward.
I like to stay here. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
Okay. I will double move.
Okay.
I think because I have a bonus action, healing word.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because I guess I can double move and do that one. Then I will heal cluster. Casting as a level 2 spell.
Nice.
9 health. That's my turn.
Okay. So, You see Mela sort of rush up behind you and begin chanting a healing magic, healing a few of your wounds. You're still feeling a bit crap, but not quite on the verge of death as you were previously. Speaking of which, it is your turn. To begin with, I'd like you to make a con save, please.
Fuck off! What? Do I get advantage for being an orc?
Unfortunately, not. No.
Damn it!
This is far more sulfurous than you're used to as just a plain state.
Okay,
Nevertheless, you're good. You smell worse, so you take this all in your stride. So, what would you like to do?
Let's see. How much did it heal me? 9.
Did you add the healing that you got from Mela?
I do that just now. I'm going to attack again.
Good stuff.
Let's see. How does he look, by the way?
You've gotten a few hits in. You see various sort of wounds across his body, seeping out this sort of black, oily-like blood, which is a little bit off-putting to say. But in terms of like physical strength, you reckon you're about halfway on this thing. You sort of look across, and you see it's not going quite as well over down here. You see a few sort of masked individual wearing fairly similar robes to the individuals who you fought last session, basically trying to stave off another one of these Hezru.
Alright. We need to get this one to save the others. And then I whack him again.
Okay. 26 hits.
16 damage.
Very nice.
And another.
Yeah.
God damn it. I'm going to use my second wind.
Oh.
And then that's my turn.
Okay. So Hezru is up next. It sort of looks around, sees that it's not in the best of positions. What is it gonna do? Okay, so it's got 3 attacks. So I think what it's going to do is it kind of wants to get to Mela. Okay, so to start off, it's going to bite onto VMAX. 26 against your AC.
Yeah, that's.
It then claws at you. At which point, then it is going to move back. So VMAX, you can make an opportunity attack if you so wish.
That does not have the advantage, so that's a 20.
Still ahead. At which point it will use its last attack to claw at Mela, the healer on the back. Seems these things are quite intelligent. Only getting an 11, unfortunately, on your AC, though.
Oh, I think that's a miss. Yes.
Righty.
AC is 14.
Z.
I'm gonna here and just take a look down, see if I can see.
Okay, so you take a little look down, and what you see is various other individuals. You count there's probably maybe 6 or 7 of these robed humanoids, basically just fending off against the demons. You're aware of the one that's a little bit to the group south, but there also appears to be another one over here.
And then I'm going to move.
Okay. Yep.
Guys, there's another one.
Seems like there's 3 in total.
So?
I'm gonna.
Okay, so you run up behind. Unfortunately, you don't have flanking where you are. Nevertheless, you're still able to get your hit.
Second hit.
15 misses.
For the first one that hit, I'm gonna
Mhm.
spend a key point and try and stun it.
Okay.
So it needs to make a con throw. Doesn't tell me what my DC is. That is so
Unfortunately. It's not a spell. Ignore that. But. Oh, actually, it might count as magical. Whatever.
It saves anyway, the DC's 13.
It's that times, man.
And then I am going to bonus action whack it.
Okay. "13 misses.
Yeah, I have no more movement.
Okay. Yeah, apparently neither key nor stunning strike is defined as magic, so yeah, ignore magic resistance.
Sorry, Prime. One of the attacks above was on me, right?
Yes.
Which
So
one?
it would have been the first claw.
First, okay, so that hit. So that's a minus 14. Sorry.
It's alright, don't worry about it. Okay, so Z, you're all good. VMAX, you start the turn within the stench range, so I'd like you to make a con save, please. Okay.
So that's an 8, so that fails.
Okay, unfortunately, you sort of vilely just puke out your breakfast. You are now considered poisoned.
How do we attack that with a skull? No.
There we go.
Okay. Well, okay. I mean that's unfortunate, but yeah, I'm just gonna recklessly attack it.
Okay, so you would have disadvantage. Reckless cancels it out, so just a regular attack. "12 misses, 16 hits though.
Okay. 11 damage.
Nice. Okay, so you're starting to wear this thing down. It doesn't look like it's on its best sort of state. Sort of tossing about a little bit and getting a bit more reckless. I'm just lashing out at individuals. Benjamin.
Let's see. I'll turn up here,
Okay, yeah.
and I'll start stabbing. Oh, I started in the stance, didn't I?
No, it's 10 feet or 15 feet away, so you're just out of the range.
I'm a master tactician. A pow.
20 hits.
Let's see. Lightning damage. Like 16 total.
Yep.
And then another stab.
Ooh, nice. Both hit.
And 3 lightning damage on top of that.
Okay, so 24 in total?
Let's see. That's 19 plus 9 is 28. It's 12 plus 16, yeah. 28 total. Unless he has something for piercing.
No, unfortunately not.
Good.
Oh, actually, no, he does. Yeah. Thank you for reminding. Okay, as you sort of make your way, you begin slashing. Your weapon otherwise seems to be doing full damage. The lightning, however, doesn't seem quite as effective as it should.
Oh no, that's the one thing I thought would be more effective.
All right, after Benjamin, Mela to end off the round. You start the turn in the stench.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like a con save, please.
Yeah, I'm just.
No, yeah, it's fine. I imagined it was going to be a little bit of working things out this session. Can't even remember the last time we were all in roll 20.
I use it every week, so yeah.
So 9.
No, I know. Yeah, much like with VMAC, you just can't hold your stomach in. You begin violently puking out onto the. You are poisoned.
Hey, we're puke buddies.
Yeah. I don't mean to flex on you kids, but I knew I had to click the token to get initiative.
Oh. Okay. I'm
And I can
gonna.
do this.
Since Cluster is still bloodied,
Okay.
I'm gonna heal him. And since I didn't use my movement this
Yep.
time, I can use my normal action and use a real cure wounds, which will be a bit more. 19 health for you, Cluster.
You can only cast one spell, though.
What?
You can only cast one spell each turn.
But this is my spell this turn.
Didn't you say you were using your bonus action for healing word, or did I mishear you?
That was last round.
Sorry, I thought you said you were also going to cast it this turn. I apologize.
Or I was thinking it, but I wasn't saying it. I said I used it last turn.
Okay.
Okay, so plus 19 for me.
Sounds that way.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else at all, Mela?
Maybe I will, can I back off a little bit? I guess.
You can try.
Try? Or, am I touching it?
You are.
Oh, I thought this was a wall. Damn it.
There's a wall down there, yeah. But unfortunately, it's you're up nice and close to it.
I thought that it's standing through the wall right now.
I see.
That's why I positioned here and not there.
So you're staying where you are then, I presume?
If I back off, I guess it can't hit me later. And will the poison clear?
Who knows? What would you like to do?
I will, I will back away and allow it to try and hit me.
It attempts to take a bite into you. 17 against your AC?
Yeah, that's a hit.
Alright. So, as Mela backs off, you don't need to save against the stench. You've already become somewhat immune to.
Yeah. All right. I'll continue on.
Okay.
That misses.
Misses on your first.
That misses.
On your second.
I'm going to use my bonus action for a third attack.
Nice. Much
Okay,
better.
13.
Okay, it's still enough. So, as you miss with the second two attacks, and this thing kind of looks at you, almost letting out a bit of a smirk, you sort of reinvigorate yourself and just thrust your axe into its forehead. You see the toad sort of shape begin to screech out. Its body begins to crumple and turns into this blackened smoke that just seeps into the ground.
That's right, motherfucker.
Right.
Oh.
So, with the immediate danger out, you all sort of glance down and you can see the signs of battle ahead of you. It seems as though whoever these individuals are, they seem to be in a bit of a pickle, attacked from both sides by more of these demonic folk. Anything else you would like to do, you?
No. Not much more I can do, to be honest.
Okay. So, Hezru... Oh, sorry?
We should save the others down there as well.
Okay. So, with that, you see the Hezru just begin biting and slashing at these guys. They seem nevertheless fairly capable, and they're sort of holding their own for the time being. So, Z, you're up next.
I am going to.
Nice.
Just start wailing at it.
Okay.
So.
I'll say you have flanking for this.
Yay! First attack,
Nice.
second attack.
Even better.
I'm gonna try it again, spend a key point, and stunning strike it.
Okay, so just take off. Right, con save. It failed.
Excellent. Done.
Nice. Actually, let's go with that. I'll be better. Nice one. Okay, VMAC.
I've still got bonus
Oh.
action.
Sorry, my bad. Apologies.
And
Okay. All good?
Yep.
Now VMAC.
Yes. What do we do with the poison?
Okay, so till the start of next turn. It. Sorry, 2 seconds. It starts to turn there. Okay, so it just seems as though you're able to, with the demon now being vanquished, you're able to return to your own. You don't get the feeling that you're immune or anything like that, so you may face the same consequences if you get nearer to another one.
Okay, so it's gone.
You are no longer poisoned, yes.
Okay. So I scream pretty loudly,
Nice.
as a true barbarian would do, and I move here and I attack the thing.
Okay. 24 hits.
Oh, so, hang on, cause I'm not sure, cause I got this thing.
Okay.
So, the damage that actually did is a 2 that I rolled on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I can actually remake that roll.
If you'd like to. So what's the new total?
16 damage.
Oh, nice. Nice.
And then I attack again.
Yep.
For 15.
15 just about misses, unfortunately. You try to dig into its hide armor, but it seems a little too tough, unfortunately.
Okay.
Alrighty, Benjamin.
Oh yeah, I can walk again. That's just enough.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Like to say, masterful tactician.
Oh yeah. I've planned this out all along. Stab it with the rapier.
Yeah, okay.
That's a miss.
You got advantage because the monk stunned it.
Oh, then 25 hits, I guess.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Lightning damage on top of that. And then
Nice.
another hit.
Yep.
19 is AC.
19's a hit. AC seems to be 16.
Alright. So let's see. 13 and 12. That's 25 total. Even though it's half for lightning. So
Yeah, it's alright.
take off 5. So that's 20 total. If I can do math. Which I can't.
It's all good. Alrighty, you're getting the hits. It seems to be fairly wounded. So that's Benjamin. Mella,
Yeah.
it's on you.
Okay. I'll go here. Heal you in the level 1 spell. 13 health. And I think I was. Oops. There.
Alrighty.
13.
Yes.
Nice.
That is
Yes.
good.
Yes. And I moved up a little to
Okay.
my movement speed. Yep.
Nice, nice. It is on you.
All right. I will be aggressive.
Okay. You sort of run on through, kicking and screaming.
And this gives me advantage, yes?
Yeah, I mean, you're flanking with Benjamin. It's also stuns.
Yeah. It's true. Let's kill this motherfucker. I said let's kill this motherfucker. There we go.
Nice.
17.
Nice. Okay, good hit. Alrighty, so Hezru's up next. Can't do anything because it's stunned. You hear more fighting going on. You see a few other individuals sort of run down this way, trying to engage with another of the Hezru moving on up. Right, so Z, it's on yourself. You do start your turn in the stench, and I don't think you made yourself immune.
He failed.
Oh, sad times. You are poisoned.
Oh no!
I realized something.
Yep.
I didn't roll for anything for the smell during.
No, it just ends at the what is it? Start of your next turn.
Okay.
Since it's still stunned until the end of my turn.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my action to knock it prone.
Okay.
So it would automatically fail the save.
Yep.
And then bonus action, hit it.
Okay. Nice.
That'd be a normal straight roll.
Very nice. Okay, so with that, VMAC.
Yes, is it my turn?
It is. You start your turn in the stench,
Okay, so con save.
please. All right, this time you're able to prevail.
Okay, so I did something to my attack dice roll. Let's see if this works. Okay, yep, so that's fine. That's 17 damage.
Okay.
And this time it's 17 and it hits 19 damage.
Nice.
Good damage.
Very nice. No worries. Alrighty, Benjamin.
It's time to end it.
Mm-hmm.
24.
That is a hit.
A total of 16.
Nice.
And
Oh, do you mind just rolling for the stench as well, please? I forgot
oh
about
yes,
that.
I'm dumb.
Yes,
21.
you're all good anyway.
Alright.
There's something that skipped my mind. Okay, so you lay down your first attack. Second attack is enough, and at that point, you just see its head get lopped off and hit, roll across the ground.
Bye.
The two sort of individuals, who are fighting this off, kind of look to you for a moment and say, "If you want to help, there's a."
You cut off a bit there. You wanna?
Yeah, he kind of looks to you both, gives you a nod of respect, but say, "If you want to help, there's another one." And he sort of points on yonder, over in this direction.
Yeah, I just and nod.
Okay. So, Mela.
Oh wait, can I move then?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, if he says that. I don't know when he says that.
Yeah, or you feel free to move, Benjamin.
Friendly space.
There should be enough space, yeah. I'll say, despite the grid, it's probably you can get two people across at any time.
Alright, dude, that's stand there then.
Nice. So, with that, Mela.
Mm-hmm. Start to approach the corner here.
Yep.
What can I see?
So, as you sort of gaze across, you just see Benjamin sort of turn around the corner going down this way. There's various sort of robed individuals. A few of them are using bows from the back. A few of them are up front. But you can sort of just hear this cacophony of just battle noises and just demonic and just various sort of goings on this side. Difficult to tell who's in the winning position at the moment.
And since I already moved like 25,
Yep.
It's gonna be hard to move past here.
Mm-hmm.
Is anyone in need of healing? No, I don't see anyone who's bloodied at the moment.
Yeah, fine.
Good.
Okay,
Nice.
then maybe I'll just double move.
Okay.
And I guess it will be difficult terrain to pass by these guys.
Yeah.
But then I'll still, with double movement, that should be fine.
Nice. Alrighty, you.
Let's see.
I just yell back to the other guys over here. It sort of looks like you might be able to shortcut it and run in front of it if you continue down the other corridor.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
Tactics, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
All right, thank you for that.
I trust Mela. She's the smart one of the party.
I wouldn't say that. My intelligence is -1.
It's mine.
We're smart.
I
I
just
got
repeated my
-2.
aggressive.
Okay. See you come up from the backside of this.
Okay, so positioning. I do not get.
Unfortunately, no,
flanking.
someone directly in front of him for flanking.
I need someone to stand in front of me. Hint, hint. Okay.
Yeah. I'll get there.
So I'll whackity whack.
Okay. So
17.
it's a hit.
18 damage.
Nice, strong hit.
And 25
Also a hit.
with another 18.
Woo. Big numbers.
Yes.
Alrighty. Right, so Ezreal is up next. It's starting to get a bit surrounded. Nevertheless, there are 3 individuals within its range, so it's going to strike. We're going to go with... you've probably got its attention, so it's going to use its bite on yourself. You?
Yep.
25.
That's a hit.
It's going to use a claw against the rogue next to it. Missing on that attack. And then the last claw attack will be on yourself, Benjamin. If it rolls. There we go.
That's good.
Alrighty. Z.
I'm gonna take Miller's advice.
Yep.
5 feet to there.
Okay.
Then 5, 10 feet to there. Then I'm going to use Tabaxi sprint for another 45 feet of movement.
Nice. Yeah, you've got enough movement. Like I said earlier, I know the grid's showing only 1, but you can get two people across. It's
Okay.
okay. There you would have flanking with Benjamin.
Yeah, let's do there then.
Nice.
Yes, so I'm going to whack it.
Nice.
2. Ooh, crit.
Okay, so first attack's a miss, but you do get a crit on the second one.
And then I am going to bonus action and do flurry.
Okay. Let's see what we got. So 17's a hit, 14 misses.
Can I use my Swift Song charge to do action surge?
If you've got enough charges, sure. I think it was 3. I think you need to expend for action.
Yeah, I have.
So yeah, if you've got the charges to do so.
Yeah, I've.
Read the description though. I'm not sure whether you need to bonus action. Let me check. If you don't have it, I can check.
Starting level, you push yourself beyond normal limits.
Well, it's the item itself.
Oh, is it an actual item?
Swift Song is the item, but I don't know. I can't remember whether I wrote you need to use a bonus action to consume charges.
Ah, I didn't.
Let me see.
If it is, then.
No, it's not. The blade also has 5 charges bound to it. Upon becoming attuned, its wielder can expend one of these charges when hitting an opponent. Alternative by expending 3 of these charges. So yes, you don't need to. Oh yeah, if you've got the charges, you can do so. Sounds good.
So I get an extra action.
You get an extra action, yeah.
So I'm gonna whack it again.
Nice. Ooh, very nice.
Oh, crit!
Nice enough.
That was worth the charges.
Damn straight. So we got 7 and then 10, so 17 in total. Nice. Alright. This flurry of bows just striking at its back, drawing its attention, but definitely getting the damage in. VMAC, you're up next.
Yes, so I'm just gonna follow everyone else. So that's the first movement.
Okay.
Then I'll double move.
Nice.
Can I move here?
Yep.
Okay, well, that's actually my turn, unfortunately, because
Okay.
I can't attack.
Benjamin.
Stab it.
You got flanking with Z.
All right.
Ooh, very nice. Ooh.
You know, I think Roll20 is just broken on the dices. We should go back to tabletop.
Oh no.
No.
I think tabletop was just really shit with its dice roll.
So let's
Oh.
see. That's
Okay.
16 and 20
Nice.
total.
You just start laying into it, Benjamin. It's not quite enough to take it down, but it's definitely on its last leg. Mela.
I'll just throw a produce flame cantrip at it.
Okay.
Critical fail.
There we go.
What were we?
We're back to normal.
I guess that misses.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're sort of off-put by the stench down here. As you go to just sort of cough and holding your stomach, the firebolt just and just hits part of the sewer. You to finish off.
Yep. 28.
Nice. I'll say these guys move forward to give you flanking.
Cool. Then I will roll another attack just to see if I can crit as well.
Yep.
Nope. But yeah.
Still a hit. That's the important thing.
Indeed. 19 damage.
Okay, and with a quick swing of your axe, you just embed it in the demon's skull. It dissipates into this blackened smoke, and you just lets out this cackling as it dissipates.
Yeah.
Second one today.
Alrighty. So the other individuals kind of they seem impressed. They sort of give you another nod of respect to you, and the remainder of you, they sort of put their weapons away. And definitely, you get a feeling the sort of more prominent one, or the one sort of giving the directions in the midst of battle, sort of steps forward. Before we get to that, I need a cup of tea. Take a couple of minutes break.
Yeah. Cool. I'll do the same.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. I think my cattle should be done now.
Nice.
So, Prime, are you still working from home these days?
Yeah, I'm going to be working from home for quite a while yet.
Wow.
This is my 3rd week of working from home.
Are you slowly getting crazy about it, or are you actually okay with it?
I'm okay with it. I've always enjoyed working from home. I kind of miss the day-to-day bants from the office, but yeah, I don't mind working from home, really. I find there's less distractions. What about you guys?
Well, I'm actually able to work from home. My boss does not want me to work from home because, well, it's sort of like I'm one of the few people that can work from home.
Right.
But he basically wants to ensure that all the other people are still coming to the office, so he kind of doesn't want to play favoritism on certain people.
Well, your boss is a dumbass.
It's okay. I already told him that if I get sick, it's your fault.
He's also the one that lost 50,000 euros in bitcoins because he lost his password.
Yeah, well, yes. I mean, I do have 2 bosses, but you're correct. That is this one.
He does sound very
Yes.
special.
A very special man.
I'm essential.
Right, you're essential.
Yeah, garages are classed as an essential business.
Do you look after emergency service vehicles?
Yes.
You
No,
actually do?
because you're a Mitsubishi dealership.
Yes, and they drive around in Outlanders. Jogans.
They do.
Wait, you actually are? I thought you were just kidding.
No. But the government put in this thing where all MOTs get delayed for 6 months. So the work kind of just stopped. So the management was like, okay, we can either keep you here and keep you employed, not doing anything, or we can send you all home and get the government subsidy. So they chose that option.
Well, we're also getting this subsidized because driving lessons are like too close, so we actually don't operate or do any business. However, we're not being sent home because I mean people can still like clean the floor or clean the trucks. Or for me, it's all about data analysis, stuff like that. I mean, so I'm not being sent home. Same actually said to you, Rogue. You can probably also make some sort of cool shit for work that could probably like be really nice. But they're actually not doing that to you.
No, we were told by our accountants that we're not allowed to do any work. Being that we're being work, then they can cancel the government contract.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Can I move to the UK? I mean, so for our funding, it's based on the revenue numbers. However, people can still work, just doesn't generate revenue.
Yeah, for us, it sounds like a kind of a similar situation to Denios's company, whereby the subsidy is there for companies that aren't in business. So I guess from a legal point of view, if they started doing work, they wouldn't technically be, not running their business. So
Every time I keep thinking that I've got the wrong job. Here I am thinking like, I can play games all day. No, I'd probably actually get bored.
I'm a little bit disappointed that I have to work 100%. It's me and like 5 other people in the company that works at 100%. The rest has gone down to 60 and still get almost full pay.
Yeah.
Just do what I do.
In that picture,
Unemployment.
the bright yellow one is a British Airways vehicle. One to the right and the 2 to the left also went.
alrighty, so is everyone back? Is the impression?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Fire vehicle.
Fire.
But it's not on fire.
Yeah.
I am back.
Okay. With that, this sort of wouldn't say regal, but definitely sort of, you get the impression someone who can carry her weight. She sort of has a visible scar down one side of her neck. Red haired, probably looks to be about sort of early 40s, maybe late human. She sort of comes on forward and sort of turns to you and says, "Who are you? What is your purpose down here? Don't get me wrong, I'm thankful for your aid, but you should not be down here."
As I brush myself off and wipe down my axe, well, we came down here to investigate on the disappearances around town. It's been demonic activity. We're suspecting that's behind everything, and well, this kind of proves our point as well.
I see. Yes, the demons are growing more reckless, to say the least. It's not like them to come out this far. We think somewhere from the west side of the city, near to the castle.
I think it's coming from inside the castle.
Yes, we suspect they've infiltrated the castle.
She sort of turns to the others and they kind of look to one another. Some seem a little more apprehensive about the idea of all of this, but a few of them sort of give their nod of head. She sort of turns to the rest of you and says, "We could do with some help here, and, well, let's just say our organization are not too fond of outside. We'd like you to meet with someone."
Before we do anything, can these guys introduce themselves? Because we kind of did, and we told them what we're doing. But they give us the impression that they know a lot about these demons.
Okay.
Why don't you ask them to identify themselves then?
Identify yourself, stranger!
I kind of did, but I have issues struggling to say the sentence, okay?
Okay.
So I hint around and hope the Prime just picks up on it and just tells them, well...
At this point, you see the Black Dragonborn standing beside Mela sort of introduce himself. This guy looks fairly large and beefy and seems to be sort of just shy of VMAX height. He's fairly broad as well. So looks at Ursula and says, what is his name? The name's Erebroth. Erebroth Tallbroth.
Pleasure.
Whoops. That's there we go. At which point the woman chimes says, her name is Jaina Stone Maiden.
Stone Maiden.
Mm-hmm. We are members of the clasp.
We suspected as much.
Had some running.
Insert name.
Praxis?
Mm-hmm. Yes, he's often quite the brash one. Don't get me wrong, we are not too fond of the idea of working with outsiders. Nevertheless, these are interesting times, shall we put. We've heard from a number of other patrols come under attack from these things. If you're investigating their source, I see no reason why we could work something out between one another.
Sounds like a plan.
Nevertheless, I am not one that can forge these types of deals. There is someone you should meet. The leader of our order. He will know what to do.
All right.
Xander von Creed.
Take me to your leader.
Okay. So with that, the various individuals, they immediately see to sort of any significant wounds. One of them seems to be like bleeding out on the ground, so that one of them ushers a few words and heals their immediate wound. A couple of them take healing potions. Nevertheless, you're able to sort of set on off as a attack. You begin heading in a southern direction before then taking a turn towards the east. You continue all going for a good 20 minutes or so. You sort of keep an eye out for various sort of markings similar to what you saw previously, and you can definitely sort of jot down a few here and there to sort of give you a more complete picture of your map. Nevertheless, as 20 minutes go by, you start coming into. You're still in the sewers at this point, but there seems to be sort of wide open junctions and various sort of cavernous networks which various sort of pipes intersect to. And it seems as though there's like a micro society of its own that's been formed down here. You see various tents here and there, all built sort of on concrete walkways and whatnot to keep out of the sewage itself. But there very much seems to be sort of like a shanty town of dense populated tents here and there. A sort of a rudimentary guard tower has been formed here. The room itself probably extends a good 40, 50 feet into the air, so you must be quite deep down below the city at this point. Few people are on watch, but most individuals seem to be common folk. You see children running amok playing. You see various individuals washing goods, clothes, arms. You see blacksmiths at work, repairing gear here and there. And all around, you probably get the impression there's a good 100, 200 people down here, all in this small populated village of its own. The largest tower in the middle of this sort of mess of intertwined buildings you see just on top. It's kind of like sort of the Horde towers in Warcraft, sort of rickety sort of logs tied together with like a hut at the top and a walkway that makes its way around the outside. You're sort of brought up towards here, at which point various of your groups sort of go separate ways. Nevertheless, Jaina and Erebroth stay with you. They sort of lift open this curtain. You see sort of two guards on duty here, along with sort of a very plain-looking human in blackened robes and sort of leathers and what. He's kind of got his feet resting on a desk, and he seems to be in the midst of smoking a cigar. He kind of just looks to you all, looks somewhat bewildered at this, but then turns to Erebroth and just gives a nod. The two of them sort of make their way inside, and just Erebroth begins perching on a nearby sort of wardrobe. Not wardrobe, but sort of chest of drawers that look like they've been. And Jaina sort of just sits to the side idly by. There seems to be various chairs laid out in this room, and this human individual simply just nods his head to you and gestures to sit. Okay.
I'm gonna stay standing because I don't think the chair will fit me.
It definitely doesn't seem to be your sort of size, Rematch.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit down then.
I don't care. Probably the same size, I guess.
Okay. You there's definitely a groaning of the wood when you sit down, but it's able to hold two for the time being, at least. The human sort of looks over to you all, lurches forward and says, "And who might you?"
We are simple adventurers. We're currently helping your town, your city, to investigate the disappearances that's been happening.
Jaina sort of interjects at this point and says, "We were attacked by more of the demon folk in the... These individuals are probably responsible for all keeping us alive. Sandra sort of looks amused, but sort of gives each of you a quick eye. No more than a couple of seconds or so, just sort of looking, getting some insight into each of you. Then I must say I'm very grateful for your effort. Our numbers certainly are important to us, and the fact that you kept some of our kin alive is admirable, especially when I presume they otherwise meant nothing to you previously. So, you come down into the sewers, conducting your investigation. I feel as though we might be able to work something out between one another.
That was our initial wish as well. We do not want to tread into your domain without your approval, but we feel this work needs to be done to save the innocent.
I would agree. I must say, for an orc, you are somewhat diplomatic, are you not? Can't remember the last time I met one of your kids and had a discussion such as this. No offense, of course.
None taken. I'm used to it. I grew up around humans, not really the orc type. I've learned to suppress my, well, wilder nature, if you may.
Very well. We know that the Justicars and the Town Guard are also looking into this investigation, and we know despite our best efforts, they have not been able to get particularly far. We have tipped the moss a few times previously. Anonymous tips. We don't want to reveal our hand. However, they are far too occupied with the chaos that has been unleashed from the death of the king. I can't say I blame them. Their numbers have been falling for years. Nevertheless, the Justicars are... well, they're Justicars. They aren't particularly easy to reason with, and they certainly aren't reasonable to deal in discussions such as the one that we're having. If they were to learn of where we are, our operations, you can bet they would try to put an end to everything. You, however, all seem far more reasonable. So, I will say this. Tell us what you know. We will provide you with the means of getting around wherever you see fit, and we will pay you some gold as a thank you for your efforts. But when this is all done, we part ways, and you keep your mouth shut of what you see, of where we are, of what this operation is.
Agreed.
Sorry, what was that, Z? I didn't hear what you said.
Seems fair.
So, tell me what you know.
Insert story. Okay, done.
It
Yeah.
all started on a sunny Tuesday.
Yeah, I remember it like it was yesterday.
I remember.
Okay.
Yeah. We relay everything we know about the happenings going on.
Divulge expedition, just vomiting it up onto his... at which point he then asks you, so what's your next move?
Storm the castle.
That is bold, to say the least.
Is that our next move?
Not exactly, but moving towards the castle and investigate the entrances from the underground was a thought, at least. Not so much storm the castle.
I believe that to be the right move. Everything that I have been told so far seems to indicate that these demons, whatever they are emanating from both the far east and far west of the central areas, particularly around the market, seems to be the safest for the time being. While I don't believe they are, I don't believe the castle itself is their source. It certainly is nearby, to the point whereby we think they've been moving in and out for some time now. Whether perhaps they're even those that are responsible for the killing of the king.
Eastern side of the city.
Yeah, so a few seconds. So you'll see that obviously the palace castle is on the far west. There definitely seems to be in that sort of huge swath of tightly packed sort of buildings surrounding the castle itself. There's definitely been a lot of activity there. Turning to the far east, however, there also seems to be, so by the northeastern gate, if you head slightly south, you begin moving to like more tightly packed buildings around there. There also seems to be a hive of activity, so to speak. What reason they have for having two destinations, I do not know, but never. They seem to be performing an effective pincer maneuver on those that get in their way. We have seen them carrying individuals in quite large numbers to these two different sites. One of them, he sort of turns to Jaina and says, one of them we've been able to track. Near towards the castle itself, there is a warehouse. It used to be owned by an individual by the name of Yard. It stored all kinds of merchant wares and was quite a prominent business back in its day, but fell to disrepair after our untimely death. Nevertheless, we have seen a number of these suspicious individuals and activities happening around that building. If you were to head off if you were to conduct your investigation, that's one of the first places I would check. He gives you the address, and it seems to be a few blocks away from the castle itself.
Yep, sounds good.
Yeah.
So we should so totally come up with an.
It's sort of that is true.
Well, I mean, if we do make a name for ourselves, then obviously it has to be an impactful name.
Tea and friends.
The Five Twats.
The Outsiders.
Essential workers.
For the greater good.
The greater good.
Alrighty. So, with that, Xander sort of sits back for a moment and says, "Is there any? Now's your opportunity. Is there anything that you wish to ask?"
Do you know anything about the giant meteor?
That started shortly after the death of the king. There's certainly been a lot of superstition. Personally, I'm not too fond of nonsense like that. I like tangible evidence, to say the least. But some say it's part of a prophecy. Others say it is merely an event tied to this demonic incursion. Regardless of what it is, I fear we will find out soon enough. Before you go, at which point he reaches down underneath his desk, he takes out a small leather pouch and tosses it towards the nearest onto the table. It seems to have a various sort of collections of gemstones in its midst. Xander turns to you all and says, "That's for saving my men. See it as a thank you from all of us."
No problem. I'm just sorry we couldn't save the ones that attacked us in the tunnels. Is Braxis in the room, by the way?
No, he is not. I have heard of your runnings-ins with Brexit. All I will say is perhaps this will teach him a lesson.
Oh, yeah, I hope it will.
Very well.
Nevertheless.
Now, if you do not mind, I have other affairs to see to today. Go with your adventure. See what you can find, and hopefully we will soon be out of each other's hair soon enough.
I take the gemstones.
Okay. You're able to sort of just quickly have a run through. There's about 80 gold's worth of gemstones.
Enough.
So.
I slip them to Mela.
Okay. No worries. Sure. Okay. Let's have a quick toilet break then.
Yep.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I am also back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, from here, you leave Xander's tower or sort of office. You make your way down the side of the tower, and you sort of find yourselves now back in the mix of this micro society of its very own. There are a number of individuals of varying trades down here, so if you wanted to, you could potentially or do any prep that you need. Otherwise, you can just set on straight out, depending on what your condition is.
Alcohol supplies.
Okay.
I was thinking, like, do we need anything? And then you just hit it, Rogue. Like, the one thing we need.
Of course. Okay, Z. So you start making your way around. Anything in particular that you're looking for?
No, just something.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
How well these go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
That's a 4.
Brilliant.
I take it back.
Okay. So with that, you start setting on about trying your best to sort of find anything or anything that might suffice for brewing supplies. You get sort of passed around in a few directions and whatnot, but it seems as though most people sort of are steering clear of you guys. You definitely feel as you're sort of moving from tent to tent, you're being watched on a constant basis. And yeah, you're not really able to ascertain a solid answer from anyone on who to go to. Most just seem to be giving you the runaround.
Why don't people want to help us?
Because we don't like your kind of. So, with that, you spend the better portion of an hour trying to find brewing supplies, but just nothing is able to materialize, unfortunately.
Dang, Nugget.
I mean, I suppose we could go without brewing supplies.
What in damnation are you talking about, man?
Okay, on to the next quest.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Okay. So you're all prepared or want to set out then?
Yeah, I mean, we still got the health potions, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all good. I'm just checking what you guys want to know. So, with that, you begin leaving the town once more and find yourselves back into the confusing labyrinth of sewer tunnel. Xander was able to provide you with a rough map, giving you a good sort of indication of which turns and whatnot to go down. So, you're able to make. Let's actually go with who's leading the group.
I vote you.
Oh, I'll
Guess
take
it's you.
Okay.
I'll
Well,
take points.
self you, I would like a survival check, please. I will also give you advantage as you have a map. Nice. Okay. The instructions seem fairly clear. It's rudimentary, but it suffices. It gives you the main instructions on where to go. So you're able to sort of follow it along and whatnot. And as you sort of travel maybe 15 minutes or so, you come across what looks to be the Trail of Blood once again. This one looks to be a bit older than the previous trail you tried to follow. But nevertheless, you're able to do a fairly good job of following it along, and it seems to be in the same direction as this so-called warehouse that Xander spoke of previously. Okay. So, do you guys want to just check that you set your character sheet to use? Oh, actually, no, I need to do. So let's just.
So, what do we need to set a character sheet to?
So for each character sheet, you can set a default token option so that when you drag it onto the ground, it will reuse it.
How?
So where it has your character, if you just drag and drop it onto the map, it will use whatever's set as the default token. But apparently I need to be the one that actually sets the default token.
Yeah, I now got 2 VMAX.
So I'm just quickly updating them all. Okay, that's you done.
Just a question. I filled in my hit points on my character token as well. Do you guys see that?
Nope.
Ah.
Okay, that's Mela done. Z, I know you already did. I think that's everyone. So,
I actually updated my picture
okay.
during the session, but I still see the same picture as before.
Yeah, if I drag out my new picture, it doesn't work.
Alrighty, so. With that. Okay. Eventually, each of you comes to what looks to be a ladder. It seems to, the blood splatter seems to be on several of the ladders. As you make your way on out, you find yourself down a small back that seems to lead to outside the warehouse. So, be back.
I don't know what I'm doing. Oh wait, I was already there.
Huh?
Yeah. I got two of me now.
Pow. And then Benjamin.
Did we had a long or a rest or a short rest?
No, remember when I said, what are you guys doing? Are you setting on off? That would have been a really good time to say, no, let's take a short rest.
That's fine, it's fine. I mean, I lost 5 hit points, that's all.
So, you sort of come out through a small little nearby alley. You can see Yana's warehouse that's all sort of boarded up. The area itself seems to be a bit of a sort of mercantile district. You can see sort of workhouses here and there, sort of blacksmiths, various sort of, industrial buildings, a couple of other warehouses and whatnot. But it's very quiet at the moment. The warehouse itself doesn't seem to have any window, but there does seem to be a front door over in this direction.
To the front door.
Ew. Ew.
Okay. So, as you approach, how are you guys approaching?
How is he approaching as he's leaving?
I'm just following the rest, so what they do, I do.
Just having a look around now. Just surveying the surroundings to see if
Okay. Make a
see
perception
anything out of
check,
place.
please. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. It seems very quiet at the moment. Doesn't seem to be any sign of activity or anything.
My ear to the door and
Also make a perception check, please. Nice. Okay. So, with that, as you sort of pop your ear to the door, you can hear chanting going on.
demonic chanting.
Yes. It definitely sounds abyssal.
Can I understand what they're saying?
Yeah.
I can understand abyssal.
Okay. So, as you sort of listen on it, you get the impression that these words are an individual. Let me load Sorry, 2 seconds, guys. Okay, so you hear a word being repeated over. Kazgadon.
Oh,
It seems to also be a praise to whoever this individual is, and a summoning.
We must stop it.
Okay.
Do you inform the party, Rogue?
I tell them that they're chanting. I don't tell them what they're chanting.
Rogue, what are they chanting?
They seem to be chanting something. I think they're trying to summon something. Maybe
We should
more of
stop
those
them.
demons. Do I know what a Kazgadan is?
Make a religion check, please.
Ten.
The name is clearly demonic in sort of ancestry, but you don't have any recollection of that name in
I want to climb up onto the roof.
Okay. So, as the remainder of you sort of watch as this is going on, you see you begin clambering on up onto the warehouse roof. The warehouse itself, it's a tall building, but it's only it looks to be a single story. As you make your way up onto the roof, however, you see standing before this large sort of what's the best way to describe it? This large sort of demonic bird-like entity, a pair of wings as black as the night on its back, a sort of a sharp beak and a falcon-like head and large sort of claws to its side. It sort of locks eyes directly at you and begins screeching. At which point you see it take flight and then land on the nearby roof.
The fuck is that? What did you do? Is this Cascadon? Cascadon, you will die!
Alrighty. Roll for initiative.
It's okay.
Remember to select your tokens this time.
Death is only the beginning.
True that.
Perfect.
Ooh! Speaking of perfect.
For some reason, Mela, you have 2 initiatives, which... okay, so it should be
I do?
20. Yeah, it might be from last time, perhaps. Yeah, I think it is from last time.
I only see one.
Malo's cheating.
Well, you made an experimental initiative roll during the previous battle, Linda, so I think that might be stored in memory.
Yeah, it could well be.
But I didn't have my token selected at that
Oh,
time.
okay.
So, just to check, you got 22.
Yes.
Mela, you got 20.
Yeah.
Benjamin, you got 22 as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Z, you got 16? 8. VMAC, you got 14 or 4? 4. Okay.
4.14.
Is there not an automatic sword button? See who has dies?
That's fine. Okay, so... Nice. Okay. So, as this sort of large sort of bird takes flight, lands on the nearby house, it seems to be about, say, 10 feet up at this point. You're up first.
Get down here, you monstrous chicken.
Sort of screeches at you.
Technically, I've higher, but that's okay.
Sorry, what?
Oh yes, yeah, well, it's fine.
Minus 0.20 instead of 0.2.
Oh
Actually,
yes.
it's fine. And I'll say, come down here from that roof.
Well, Benjamin and you feel free to take your turns together. So
Defensive mode. Take the dodge action.
Yeah, I'll prepare an action. No, wait. No, I have my light crossbow I can fire.
okay.
Just to.
Piss it off.
Yeah, exactly.
Very
I
well.
told you to get down here.
That
Haven't added a button for it, so
most definitely hits.
Cool. Just gonna see what was the damage again. It's 1d8 plus 2. So it's a plus 5 on the attack roll.
Okay.
You should subtract 4 on the attack roll.
Okay.
Was that 18 then?
That still hits.
Okay. And so 80 plus 2. So 9 damage.
Nice. Okay. Your crossbow bolt flies true, and you're able to sort of hit it in one of its shoulders. This sort of inky black blood begins emanating out, but you feel as though it hasn't done as much damage as perhaps it should have.
No, it's not a magical weapon. I'm just trying to aggravate it.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Yeah, I keep a prepared action, so if it comes into range, I'll attack with my axe.
Alrighty. So with that, Benjamin, you say you're taking a defensive with your
Yes.
turn. Okay.
Taking the
So Mela.
I want to turn into a brown bear.
Nice.
So, and then I have 60. Do you think I can climb up?
You can certainly try.
Or should I? Oh, what a nice token.
Give you control. Oh.
Oh wait, it has speed 40 feet,
Okay.
climb 30 feet.
Okay.
That was it. So from here is...
So yeah, you should have enough to get onto the roof. You just see this bear clambering up the side of the house.
Arr,
God, it's a bear.
arr. I will attack. First
Okay.
bite.
Yeah.
Critical fail. Then with the claws.
Yeah. Sad time. It seems it's taking quite a bit of exertion to get up to the top of the roof. You try your best to attack at it, but yeah, defenses seem a bit too strong. All good?
Sad times.
Sad time indeed. So with that, what the fuck's the rule at all? Right, 5, 10, 15, 20. Ooh. Yeah, okay. It was going to move off its... actually, no, it still might. Okay. You see the rock take flight. So, Denios, if you would like to, you may make an opportunity attack.
Oops, I responded by clicking the mouse button. So
Yeah. That's fine.
Yep. I'll fight, I guess. Is 10 a hit?
There's a miss, unfortunately. It's going to hover about, say, 10 feet into the air, and it's going to let loose a stunning screech. I'd like each of you to make a con save.
Oh, noes.
Oh, what now?
Oh,
That's a fail.
do I get my attack now that it's come into range, by the way?
Yes.
Wait, what happened? I can't see anything. My character is somewhere in the... I can see Mela.
Oh, I think if you're bare
In
sight,
our-
that's why. 2 seconds. How about now?
Yes.
Okay, so DC 14. So you're able to land your attack as it hovers on over you. So let's see what we got. U fails, VMAX saves, Z fails, Denios saves, Benjamin. Okay, and Benjamin's fine. So you see both Z and U just become frozen in fear, and just almost like they're being paralyzed from this onslaught of screeching. Okay, so from that is the Vrok's turn. So we would now be at Z, who's stuck. So VMAC.
Yes. Well, I'm going to scream back at him because he was being rude and loud. Then I rage.
Okay, it is 10 feet in the air.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Yeah.
I'm going to scream at him to come down.
It sort of takes a look down at you.
I'm gonna prepare an attack, I think. So
Okay.
I will not rage. I will just prepare an attack, I think.
Okay.
Or should I rage because he's out of reach and I get mad because of that and therefore I rage?
Either works.
I'm gonna say I rage.
Okay. So.
But then I need to attack, so I'll throw a javelin at it.
Okay. Nice, good hit.
Can I attack twice with the javelin?
You can, yeah.
Double javelin throws.
You throw out another, both sticking in the Vrok. Nice. All right. So yeah, I'll say it sort of swoops down, does its screech, at which point your ready action goes off you. It then takes flight. It doesn't provoke opportunity, which is how that went down. So it's now sort of flying 10 feet in the VMAC throws out a few javelins, at which point we then go to Benjamin.
It's not in stabbing, right?
Sorry, what was that? I didn't hear what you said.
It's not in stabbing range, is it?
No, it's 10 feet in the air at the moment, unfortunately.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll light up the longbow
Okay, nice.
and then shoot at it. 15?
Just hits.
Right, now another shot.
Nice.
Take a few paces back.
Okay.
My turn.
Okay, nicely done. So after that, you are.
I am stunned.
Let's Okay, so it's until the end of the Vrock's next turn. So Mela.
If I go to the edge of the building like this, do
Yep.
I reach him?
Yeah, I'd say you should be able to.
Okay, so then I bite.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice. That's a hit. Okay.
And then I claw.
Very nice.
Hmm.
Good times.
Good.
Are your druid weapons magic? Do you know?
There was something from levels. 1 second, I need to.
No worries.
From level 6, beast form attacks count as magical for the purpose
Very nice.
of overcoming resistance to non-magical attacks and damage.
Good stuff. Good to know. Alrighty. So, all good? Anything else?
No, I'm good.
Okay, Vrock. So it sees that there are 2 individuals stunned below it. But then again. Okay, so to start off with, you see the doors of the warehouse open.
Oh, son of a bitch.
At which point you see more Vrocks head on out.
Oh God.
You see various cultist individuals chanting away, and there are large stockpiles of barrels, crates, and whatnot here, and a few of them are sort of overflowing. They seem to all be carrying corpses. There are various sort of runes written in blood, covering the ceiling, covering the walls, covering the floor itself in this intertwined network of demonic symbols that are pulsating with this reddish glow in beat with the chanting. Okay, so there's currently 2 Vrocks out. Each one is going to attack one of the stunned individuals. So we'll do the first one. The more injured one is going to go for yourself, Z. So what's going to be an advantage on these? 13. And then Talons for 15. Okay. And then the second one is going to go for yourself, you.
Mm-hmm.
Oof. Okay. So with that, Vrock is done. So Z, you are no longer. And it is your turn.
I am going to whack the.
Okay. Both of these are now. This one is on the ground. This one is hovering 5 feet now. It's had to move in close to get its attacks in, so they're in melee reach. Okay. All miss, unfortunately. Okay. So with that, VMAC.
Cool. Am I flanking with your?
You are, yes. You are flanking with you.
Okay, great. I attack it.
Strong, bold. I like it.
Mm.
Yes.
So we got a hit on the first one. And a hit on the second.
And that's it.
Nice. So with that, Benjamin.
Oh, so fast. Take out the rapier and shield. Start hitting.
Okay.
And use my bonus action to activate the gold then.
Nice.
Pow pow. Pow pow.
Strong
Pow
hit.
pow.
Okay, once again, the cold, much like your lightning, it seems to be doing damage, but just not as much as you think it.
I am disappointed. but I'll do it again.
Okay. Nice. Good bit. A series of hits.
Well, that's the minimum damage anyway. Fuck it.
Yeah. Alrighty, you are no longer stunned.
Cool. I'll attack the one that I'm flanking together with VMAC.
Okay, yep.
And I will also activate my thunder.
Oh, yes.
I'm taking that as a miss.
You're flanking.
Oh, sorry.
That's a hit.
Better.
Okay.
60.
So as the rock has finished sort of screeching out, sort of you see various sort of ravens flying on off. You just hear this thunderous boom as your axe digs into it.
I love it! And I attack again.
It's like a competition of who's the loudest, and you just bring out an axe with just lightning thunder.
That's critical.
Very nice. You feel as though the thunder damage is having full effect, by the way.
Cool. I'm just gonna roll this macro and we'll just have to subtract 8 from that.
No worries, just give me the damage total and it's fine.
So 35. So it's 27.
Okay. As you give it an uppercut with your axe, you just hear this thunderous boom and the rock breaks in and dissipates into blackened smoke.
I start frothing at the mouth as I turn to the other rock.
It just lets out this sort of demonic cry at you.
I scream back.
My ears.
I'm
My
sorry.
ears.
Mela.
Yeah. Okay, I climb down it from the roof again,
Okay.
I guess. Where was this second one?
Just here.
On the ground?
Oh, I
or-
see. Yeah, it's on the...
Okay. Then I want the nibble.
Nom, 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 nom.
I guess it's no flanking with this current position.
Given that you're a 2x2, I'll say you have flanking with Benjamin.
Ooh. So that's the first, the bite damage is
Okay.
11 a hit.
11 is not a hit, unfortunately.
Okay, then I go for the claw attack. Roll twice.
Hey, 17's a hit.
11 damage.
Good time. So, with that, Rock is up next. So, you see the two remaining rocks are lunge into action, but they're going to try and hold you off. So they jump down, blocking the entranceway. So, the first one is going to strike probably at the bear. I'd say it's going to draw its attention the most. So, with that. First, second. Unfortunately for you, Z, you're better. You get two sets of attacks. You're
Shit.
Because I'm still on the roof.
Oh, sorry. Yes, you are. I forgot about that. I saw your token on the ground. Let me put something. Yeah, that's my bad. They won't go for you then. We need.
Hey, I need to move out the Mela, but I can't. Oh, no.
Okay. On that note, then the first one's going to come out to here and strike at VMAC.
What?
So yeah, that would be the beak attack in chat. So the 18 against AC, and then a Talon's attack For only a 15 against AC.
Both are against me.
Yes, the bottom two are both against you.
Okay, both hit.
Okay. So that is rocks done, I believe. Yeah, that's all of them done. So up next, you sort of look on down on the roof, and you can see like two rocks have moved out and are just clawing at whatever's nearest to them.
Jump down on top of them.
Nice. Okay.
Whack them with my stuff.
Nice. I like it. Do you want to make an acrobatics check, please?
Oops. Misclick.
Nice. Okay, you somersault down. I'll give you advantage on these. Nice. Which one are you going for, by the way? This one or
bottom one?
bottom one? Okay.
And
Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. All good? VMAC.
Yes, I attack this one to the left of me,
Nice.
and because I'm not flanking, I will do so recklessly.
Good call. Ooh, very nice.
36 in total.
Okay. It's not looking particularly healthy.
I am satisfied with that, so I end my turn.
Nicely done. Okay, so back up to the top. Benjamin.
Right, let's see. Another rook. Yes, Banquet Neri? Not Neri. That's
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
Let's see. Neri doesn't exist anymore.
Okay,
now.
nice. Strong hit.
And another stab.
Yep. Nice. Both seem to hit.
That's it.
Nicely done.
Just stabbing. Just for
Right.
stabbing.
You just see Benjamin go to town, slashing at this thing.
Nice.
No, I said it particularly. Just stabbing.
I will attack.
Okay. Fortunately, no flanking on this one.
Yeah. Sucks.
13 misses.
Oh, man.
It's that time.
Yeah, okay.
As the other one sort of bursts its way out of the warehouse, you're sort of taken back a little, and it throws you off your game.
Yeah.
Mela.
Okay. I will heal VMAC with level 3 cure wounds
Nice.
this time, I think. How much health do you have maximum?
I'm lacking 16.
Oh, wait. Then I think a level 1 or 2 is better. Or I will. I could. Right, could I disengage, move, and then use the distance heal that is a bonus action?
Yeah.
Because then it's better, like, disengage, move back a little bit.
Yeah, you disengage with your action, but you still have your bonus if you wanted to cast that.
Yeah, then I can use not cure wounds, but healing word.
Yep.
You get 9 health.
Nice.
Thank you.
Alrighty. So with that, Vroks are up next. The Vrok at the back kind of sees you Mel, use your healing prowess, so it's going to take flight.
No.
I'll say the door isn't really large enough for it to sort of get any altitude, so VMAC, Z, and you could probably all use your reaction if you want.
All right.
Whack.
Nice. Okay. Very nice. So the three of you, you're able to sort of just hit it on its underside, doing a fair bit of damage to it. Nevertheless, it is just the sheer force of it. It's able to push itself out, landing with this sort of thud on the ground next to Mela. So to start off with, let's go with this one over here. It's going to use one attack on Benjamin and you. So Benjamin's going to get the beak,
Gonna get the B.
which misses. You is going to get the talons, which hits. Classic.
Fuck off.
This one is also going to split its attack. So Z, you're going to get the beak. Mm-hmm. If it rolls, is it? No. There we go. Just a bit. Okay, and then VMAC is going to get the talons with advantage as you wreck. For 18.
Ah.
And then this one over here, unfortunately, Mela is just going to go ham on. So you're going to get both of these. For 15 for the beak attack.
Hit.
And when it rolls, 22 for the talon. Z, on you.
It is not looking that good for me.
I'm gonna smash this one.
Yeah, it's looking fairly beat up now. There seems to be a bit of a delay on Roll20 roll. 12 misses, unfortunately.
Second attack.
Yep. Sad time.
Point flurry of blows.
Okay,
That's better.
that hit. Ten misses, unfortunately. Yeah.
They get a drunkenly disengage.
Nice. Okay. So with that, VMAC.
Yes, I attacked the bloodied one.
Nice.
Hitting for 11.
11's a miss, unfortunately.
I attack again.
Wait, that's better.
Oh, nice. I got a 12 on it. So 19 damage.
Ooh, it's just still up.
Well, can I do the thing that I keep forgetting then?
What's that?
Hit DC 13.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, make a DC. What is it called?
19.
Well, that's too bad.
Well,
I keep forgetting that thing now. So.
actually 23 because... Ta-da! Okay, so is that you done, V?
That is me done.
Benjamin.
All right.
Unfortunately, you've lost flanking.
Well, I don't need it. I needed it.
Yeah, 16 hits.
Okay. And another one.
Ooh, nice. This one is also not looking great.
Lost flank. So I'll just stand here.
Okay.
Turn.
You.
Hmm. You mean Z?
What? I don't even know. Yes.
Oh, which I presume this one next year?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Ooh.
And with that, you just see the body smash against the warehouse side and get ripped to shreds. No one goes down.
The one over at Meli's, is that landed?
It has now landed, yeah.
So it's attacking her.
Yeah, you turn around and it's just ripping into her. You see it just biting into her neck, blood going everywhere.
Alright. Vima can sort himself out. I'm gonna go help. Can I get past for flanking?
Yeah, you could if you went around Mella's route.
Okay, yeah, that
So-
I have movement enough, so that should be good.
Yeah.
Right, so my next attack on this guy.
Yep. Oof, nice.
Cool. This is 17.
Ooh, good hit. Alrighty, Mella.
I'm going to
I'm gonna go pee.
No worries.
disengage
Okay.
because I'm gonna die.
I mean, that's sound.
So I'll use my action to disengage. Where should I go? Maybe I will go down. And I guess I can use the distance healing again. Does anyone need health? No?
No, need it. No. Just attack, otherwise. Attack the
I
bloody
can't,
one.
I can't attack because I used my action to disengage. I can use a bonus action to cast the healing word spell. Can I heal myself with it?
Yeah, it's any creature.
If it's a ranged attack?
Oh.
Uh,
Yeah.
okay, I will cast a level 3 version of it on myself.
Okay.
Yay.
Nice. All that sweet, sweet healing.
I will probably go down in one hit anyway. Maybe 2.
Are you dead? Or
No.
Alright.
what happened?
She
I ran away.
ran away and used some healing.
Okay.
Alright, so this one over here, it sort of screeches at VMAC next to it and is just going to try and take him out. Not doing well on the beat. And then a Talon's attack. Alrighty, and then this one over here is going to try and go for yourself. Alrighty. Z. Okay. Nice.
Hi to all my lovely friends. I'm gonna smash.
Okay. As you make your way on inside, this chanting continues. One of the cultists sort of looks around to yourself. Minions calling to the others and says, "Hold true, my brothers. The defenses must hold."
Say in Abyssal, your defenses will fall.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna smash V-Rock.
Yeah. Nice.
Station defense, that's a key point. Bonus action to take the dog.
Okay. Sensible. VMAC.
So did Bro just attack this one?
Yes.
Oh, it's still alive?
It just. Now it's not.
It's dead?
Yep.
Okay, well, I think that our U has that one, so I'm just gonna charge inside.
Nice.
I'm just gonna attack this one.
Okay. 19 hits. You take a big old slash down the side of its.
Yeah, and just to make sure I am recklessly attacking.
Yeah, I thought as well. Alrighty, Benjamin. You see VMAC and Z just run on into the warehouse. And then you hear the barbarian just screaming out.
I'm dying.
I'll help the
You're
dying guy.
fine.
I have a whopping 3 HP.
I'll do a whopping.
But we must stop
Crit.
the ritual.
That is true.
It can only be stopped by a crit. No, it's not a crit. You're dead. Sorry, but.
I'll come and save you soon.
Right,
Just-
let's see. Nope, 8.
Well, both hits at least.
Well, I'm sorry, buddy. This is the best I can do.
It's pretty good.
You.
I am still alive. For now. Ooh, that's flanking. Yay!
Nice. That's a hit.
Ooh. 22 damage. And another.
Yeah,
21.
that's a hit.
19 damage.
Which point that you were able to tear down the final rock.
Oh. How do I look, Benjamin?
Pretty bad.
I
So-
figured.
You look to you, who's only just sort of staying conscious, but there's like all kind of ichor and black sort of abyssal blood. It's quite the sight, to say the least.
Let's go help the others. And I kind of stagger over to the gate as well.
Yep.
On my movement.
Nice. So, Mela.
Yep. I will go up here. I will give Cluster a little bit of sexual healing.
Ooh.
Since I'm touching him, I can use the Cure Wounds, which is the best heal there is. Have some 21 HP.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I nod appreciatively at Mela.
Good times.
Yes, that's my turn.
Alrighty. So, with that, rocks are gone, so Z.
Around behind this guy.
Yep.
I'm gonna smash him in the face.
Alrighty. You got flanking.
Second
Nice.
attack.
Yeah, you let loose a flurry of bows and you just take chunks out of the guys. Even while in between the pair of you, continues on chanting just as you slap him down, leaving him as a bloody pulp on the ground.
And then I'm gonna move over to this guy.
Okay.
Hey, you're next.
VMAC. He kind of looks around himself and says, "You are too late. My death will accomplish you nothing."
I just heard you're next, so here we go.
Through the haze of rage.
That is most definitely a hit.
Yep. Okay. Well, it's still standing a thing. So well, let's go again.
Also a hit, at which point you cut down the second one.
Yeah, it's 38 in total. Okay, nice, cool. I'm gonna use as a bonus action. I will use second wind,
Okay.
which will restore 8 hit points.
Nice.
And let's go to. Let's just run between these two. What could go wrong, right?
Alrighty.
Famous last words.
So with that, the cultists are going to move. They're at the very end of the tunnel, in case anyone was wondering. So the pair of them, you see their hand begin emanating this black necrotic energy, and they're both just going to reach out and try and grab hold of you. But so this is going to be spell attacks. I didn't prepare their character sheet, so let's just roll. Oh.
Oh.
Nice. Good job.
Okay, so first one's a crit.
What kind of damage is it?
Well, it would be 3d10.
Good job, you got that 7 HP back.
Inflicting 27 necrotic damage to you.
It's fine, still take half.
And then the other one is going to do the same. So we got 20.
I am so glad I got the rage thing.
Okay, so this will be a further 3d10. Make it 22 necrotic damage.
Okay, I am now bloodied.
These three over here, one of them's going to come around to try and stop you. The other two are just going to try and concentrate on the ritual, holding it stable. This one's also going to do the same to you, Z, so it tries to reach out and grab hold of you with this necrotic grasp.
Okay.
20, yeah, I presume is hit. A whole 9 necrotic damage to you. Alright, Benjamin, top of the round.
Oh yeah. I enter the building. Plow.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a guy here.
There is indeed.
Stab! That's a miss. I'm not flanking, so that's a miss, I guess.
13, you just sort of see this. They're only wearing robes, but you just kind of hit this invisible barrier around
Well, I disagree with that, so I'll do it again.
them.
17?
17's a hit.
There you go.
Nice.
Maybe this guy's not fucking resistant to my damages.
You.
Let's see what I can do.
Nice.
I should be able to reach there with my aggressiveness. That's fine, right?
Yep.
I'll whack this motherfucking...
Nice. Ooh, that's a hit.
17 damage.
Nice.
Oh, I like the fact that we've returned to roll 20.
Yeah.
It's 22 damage.
You just cut the guy down where he stands.
And let's see, I should have... That was 40, that means I have 20 left to move. Can't really reach to the other side there, so I'm gonna have to move next to.
Yeah, all good. Alrighty, so with that, that was you. So Mel.
Oh, what do I want to do? Do I want to go and
Sort of peer on in sheepishly.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, it's dangerous. Okay, I will make cast, produce flame on the one that's I see that is bloodied.
Yep.
14.
14 just misses, unfortunately.
Okay, and then I continue walking a little bit inside here, very like I'm hiding behind the boxes.
Yeah. Z.
I am going to jump over these boxes
Mm-hmm.
and fuck this dude.
Nice. Can you make an acrobatics check, please? Won't be difficult. You go to take a footing and you just go straight down into one of the boxes. It tips over from your weight, just spilling just this compactment of corpses all over you. You are knocked prone, unfortunately.
I stand back up.
Okay.
That only uses 5 feet of my movement.
Oh shit.
I'm just gonna.
No worries.
Take my frustration out on him.
15 hits. Which point you just step up, you're a little bit angry, and you just let loose with both sides of the blade, and you cut the
5 to move there.
Yeah. Nice.
Down.
Mm-hmm.
Bonus action whack that.
Nice. That's a hit. Okay. Right, VMAC.
Yes, I will attack this guy recklessly,
Good call.
and I will do so again.
Very nice.
For 26 in total.
26. Enough to seriously bloody him, but not quite take him down.
Screw it, the 1d4 then.
Yeah. Okay, so. It fails.
Okay, do another one, because I actually hit twice. Or,
Okay.
yeah. Oh, wait, no, actually, I think it's just a 1d4, it's a bleed effect,
Yeah.
so it's just, okay, so it's just the first one. So, it takes 3 damage.
At which point it goes down.
Hey, see, that thing does come in clutch. Okay, well, in that case, I'm gonna run here
Okay.
and
So-
say hi to this guy.
You take down the last one in this blood-fueled frenzy. You sort of turn around and begin running towards the. As you are sort of midway through, you see a number of the runes dotted across this building begin illuminating. Various sort of spiritual blackened energy begins pouring on out in various sort of magical patterns. All of the corpses around you begin sort of exhuming this sort of white, misty light. Sorry, that was all of the corpses begin emanating this misty white light, all heading into the center of the room where this ritual is taking place. And with that, you just sort of see this concatenary of blackened energy begin rising on up throughout the walls of the building. The two remaining cultists, you see their jaws open up wide, and you just see their souls being sucked on out through their bodies. They begin sort of withering away at a blazing rate, kind of Indiana Jones style, where it just turns to this zombified mummy and just bursts into ash before them. And with that, you hear this loud roar as up ahead the sky breaks open.
Fuck.
Alrighty. And I think from there, we will end the session.
Oh. Fucking cliffhangers.
Oh, yeah, boy!
But I want to stab more cultists.
Oh, there's going to be plenty of cultists to stab for sure.
Did we add to the blood sacrifice again?
Maybe.
For next session, you can all level up to level 7.
Ooh.
Hey, do we get level 7 at the start?
Yeah, I'll say why not.
Hey.
Hey, where are we gonna need that then?
Then a question,
Yes.
because when you level up, you get more health. Do we get back to full health?
No, just add the extra health that you get on your current.
Good question, Linda.
It's not World of Warcraft. You don't level up and get everything.
Yeah. Oh, those are some lucky times when you almost die and level up at the same time. Well, thank you for the session, Prime. That was really fun.
Good to hear. Yes, it felt good being back in Roll20.
Yeah, it did.
Well, I actually also found the combat to go a lot smoother.
We don't have to look at stupid dice going up in the air and then rolling.
Yeah. Scrolling all over the screen, just rolls and dies.
I can't fuck with Syndra's stuff anymore on tabletop. That's kind of thing.
Aww.
Sad
I
times,
knew
man.
that was you.
Nah, that was Linda most of the time as well. I saw her do
What? No.
it.
I was like not doing anything, and then Sindris blamed me, and then I poked after he probably blamed me.
So it was you.
I don't want to be blamed for something I'm not doing. Then I have to do it.
Syndra's, even Prime was sometimes like, I'm not going to fucking touch his shit right now. Flip over that dice tower, says fuck him.
Oh, fond memories.
It's okay. I'm writing down everyone's names that fucked up with me, and then when I flip, I will go by that list.
Hope you remember I healed you this session as well.
Yeah,
I should get some
I'll
good
take one thing off for you.
It's like when you die and you meet Anubis. You have to weigh all your actions in your life and weigh it against the weight of a feather.
Yep. That's exactly what it's like.
Mine will go donk.
I remember stealing like €5 from a kid once. I'm gonna go to hell.
Burning down an orphan.
I saw
Body every day.
like a kid.
Rogue, you use children's ashes to make alcohol.
I saw a kid once flex to his little sister that he had like €5 he was gonna use to pay for at the supermarket. And then I saw him drop it later, and I picked it up and didn't mention it. And I saw him go to the store to the cashiers, and he's like, "Where's my money?" I'm like, I don't know, buddy.